So I'm going to act as chair today since Rick is not here. And I will call the meeting of November 2024 Planning Board to order. Greg, I don't need to read this is the remote meeting stuff anymore, right?
Correct, because we are in a remote meeting, so they, folks would have had to already have known how to get here. So I think we're good.
So I don't have to read it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will introduce the planning board members and staff. I'm Jane Remsen, the vice chair. We also have Doug Cook, Beverly Bookin, Hank McCarl, David Rosen, and Sean Henry. And we have Eric Hinderly, who is our what?
Staff
Staff planner.
I don't know if he's present, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is present. Okay.
Yeah.
His
And Greg
forehead is.
Cadavatore,
Yeah.
our planning director. And with that, we can now consider the approval not required plan submitted by Arbitrage LLC to divide property at 620 and 624 Western Ave, Assessors Map 193, lots 19 and 20.
So I don't see the representative here for that application, but it is.
Sorry,
very
Greg. He just emailed me. He's trying to get in and it's telling him to sign in. So I'm just trying to, in the back end, I'm trying to get him in here. So just hold on tight, okay?
Okay, there he is.
Hi there.
Hi, Mark. Can you just introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, my name is Mark Stiles. I'm the legal title owner at 624 Western Avenue.
Thank you. The floor is yours. Go ahead and tell us what you're doing.
So we're doing a what I would hope is a simple A&R plan where there's a piece of land that is owned by the neighbor, 630 Western Ave. And it looks, smells, walks, talks, and looks like it should be part of our land. So having a wonderful conversation with the neighbor at 630, we came to an agreement to have me engineer and purchase that piece of land, which is 3C. So we had Kirk and his team create a whole new site plan showing the portion of her land, 3C, that is going to be conveyed to my land through quitclaim deed and the A&R plan, assuming you all agree and approve the A&R plan for recording.
Great. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? I don't have any questions either. It looks incredibly straightforward.
Yeah,
Beverly, were you raising your hand? Go ahead.
I just want to say that obviously the leftover site, the one that's right on Western, is non-compliant for setbacks, it looks like, but I think that's an existing situation that's not relevant here. But
yep.
Am I correct in that, Greg?
It's not increased in non-conforming nature. It's actually making a little bit more compliant with additional lot area.
Yeah, it's fine. But I just wanted to point that out, that it had no bearing on the decision.
Yep.
Anyone else? Then I will accept a motion to approve the A&R plan submitted by Arbitrage LLC to divide property at 620 and 624 Western Ave.
So move.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, right, Greg?
Yep. Member Remsen.
Yes.
Sorry.
Member Bookin.
Yes.
It's 630. It's
Member Cook.
sorry, it's
Yes.
630 Western, 620.
Oh.
So
Interesting. On our agenda, it says 620 and 624. So
It's
is it
630?
It's 620 and 630? Okay.
No,
And
no. Sorry.
624.
I'm 624 purchasing the sliver of land from 630.
okay, are we correct then? I can't see it because the thing is pretty small, but it's definitely Assessor's Map 193, lots 19 and 20. Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's amend the motion. I will accept a motion to approve the ANR plan submitted by Arbitrage LLC to divide property at 630 and 624 Western Ave.
So move.
I'll second.
Okay, we'll try it again. Member Remsen,
Yes.
member Bookin,
Yes.
member Cook,
Yes.
member Henry,
Yes.
member McCarl,
Yes, and I'm glad we got that straightened out. We certainly
and
have
member Rosen.
a major
Yes.
correction when we approve the minutes.
Okay,
Great. Thank you, Mr. Stiles.
Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Bye.
Okay, in the public hearings portion of our agenda, in accordance with the provisions of MGL Chapter 41 and the rules and regulations governing the subdivision of land in Gloucester, the Gloucester Planning Board is to consider a two-lot definitive subdivision plan filed by 20 Main LLC entitled Chisholm Court Extension at 20 Main Street, Assessor's Map Lot 94. And the applicant has requested that this public hearing be continued to January 16, 2025. And so I will accept a motion for that.
Can I ask
So-
a question, however?
Yes.
What do we think is going on here? We approved this project. Why are they still going for the two-lot subdivision?
as they kind of said from the very beginning, they have filed this as a potential alternative, but more so to protect them from any zoning change in the interim while they pursue the other project. So my anticipation would be is if the other project is approved, they will probably withdraw this application.
Okay, thanks.
I'll move for
So,
continuance.
Thank you. Second?
Second,
Okay, member Remsen,
Yes.
member Bookin,
Yes.
member Cook,
Yes.
member Henry,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oops,
member
sorry.
McCarl,
Yes.
and member Rosen.
yes.
Okay.
So under other business, first we have the review of minutes from December 3rd, 2020. That's so embarrassing.
About time, huh?
And November 7, 2024. Okay.
Good heavens.
Does anyone have any comments on December 3rd, 2020?
None.
Me neither. I read them. Sort of interesting that that's when the A&R for Atlantic Road was. Okay. If nobody has any edits, then I will accept a motion to accept the minutes of December 3rd, 2020.
So move.
I'll
Second.
second.
Thank you.
Member Remsen,
Yes.
member Bookin,
Yes.
Cook,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
McCarl,
Yes.
and Rosen.
Yes,
Okay. Next up, the minutes of November 7, 2024. I also read those and I have no comments. Does anybody?
I have a comment. I
Okay.
had not, for some reason, I had to seconded a couple things there and I wasn't there, so I don't know how that happened.
Ouch. Ouch.
Well, we only need what? We only need 4 for approval, don't we?
Yeah, but it
Well,
says that.
He
it
wasn't
says the
there.
minute That I had,
Okay,
I
so,
had seconded, so someone else had seconded, obviously it wasn't me, but.
so Catherine, if you're listening, hopefully you can go back and check and see who seconded everything and fix that.
Yeah,
Any
the
other
motion.
comments?
right. I
Motion
see
to
that in
accept
the
with the
adjournment
proper
motion, yeah.
second.
That's obviously a mistake if you weren't there.
Anything else? Okay, I will entertain a motion to accept the November 7, 2024 minutes as amended.
So moved. Second.
Member Remsen,
Yes.
Bookin,
Yes.
Abstain?
Henry,
Yes.
McCarl,
Yes.
and Rosen.
yes.
Great. Does anybody have anything else they want to bring up under matters not reasonably anticipated prior to the notice of the meeting?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Greg, I went down to the bottom of Atlantic Street near Wingershik Beach to look again at that. I think it's a 14 unit
That was an A and R.
planned unit
That was the one.
development
That was the one in the minutes that we just
in the
had.
minutes and 20, and it looks like nothing has happened since several months ago when I went down to look at it. What's going on there? I mean, they've done
They
all
are,
of this site development and no
Yeah.
construction.
they are still in the final stages of approval of septic system designs, and I just realized my camera's been off the whole time. Sorry about that.
Yep, we just
Could've-
thought maybe
could've
you were in
said
your
something.
PJs or something.
I could have said something. So they're still in the final approval of septic system design. So they have, I think they have made a number of iterations of submissions to the health department for the lots that were approved fronting on Atlantic Street.
But this means that they're gonna kind of miss the whole construction season, right? I
I
mean,
would
pretty
think so.
shortly.
It
I mean,
turned out,
they
it
did a
turned-
certain amount of site work. I'm not, it's always one of those things of how mild things are or not. I mean, we've certainly had some years where they've been able to continue through the season, but yeah, they're kind of, it's the ball's in their court in terms of getting those approvals. I know they did have also some shifted personnel that were working on it as well. So they're working through that.
Yeah, I did pick up some information because I was very interested in what was going on because I saw the concrete footings and so forth down there. And apparently what happened was they thought they had a more firm foundation than they did. And so they had to redesign the thing because I can remember when they were trying to rebuild it before they put those new footings in. I figured, my heavens, that's a major change. But apparently it was a matter of the old foundation was on fill or something, and they had to get down deeper to put those that's substantial concrete foundations poured out there.
Are you talking about the same site, Hank?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't,
Is
I
it
don't
the
think
one
there's
by
been any
Wheeler.
foundation work at all. If
Yeah.
they're
No
if they're
foundation.
end of Witham Street? At the end of Witham Street?
No,
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 no.
no,
They-
no.
Oh,
Atlantic.
End of
Okay,
Atlantic.
sorry.
Down by
This is the
Winger
one by
Sheik.
Winger Chic on the
My
right-hand
mistake.
side before you get to
my
Winger
lord.
Chic.
In the
They've got
wrong
the challenge
section.
of all
Wrong
that
place.
Wrong
ledge.
section of the city. Sorry, my mistake.
But they've done an enormous amount of site
Clearing.
movement, but not cleared. I mean, a bunch of rubble. I mean, it's really a mess down there.
Well,
and
they
it has
cleared all the
nothing.
trees. All the
Pardon me?
trees are gone.
Yeah, right.
it-
And they've
it-
left all of this rubble and I mean, it's just an absolute, the
Mess.
site development stuff they've done down there is just remarkable. And the fact that really nothing has happened in at least 18 months, almost 2 years, it seems awfully long time to come to
Yeah.
resolution over your septic system.
Well, there's all that ledge they're dealing with, and obviously they had to
Yeah.
figure out how to deal with that. Hopefully they're gonna work with it and not blow it up,
Well, they've done
Right.
an enormous amount of earth moving, so
Yeah,
it's
but-
just, I've never seen a site like that. Maybe there are sites like that, but by the time they get started with construction, you begin to see the contour and you begin to see the buildings. Here, it's just unbelievable mess. And I can't, and our neighbors are all just up in arms about it because it's just the worst possible situation.
I don't think the city has any jurisdiction over it though, right?
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right. No, no, I understand it. I just
Yeah.
don't understand how you can go 2 years and not figure out how to
Yeah.
put your septic system.
Or why you didn't do it in the first place. Yeah. Okay, anybody have?
I ride my bike by a house that's been under construction in Wenham for more than 10 years, so it does happen.
Ouch. Oh, my house took a long time. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to talk about?
Happy
I will be
Thanksgiving.
happy to offer a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We need a second.
Need a second.
Doug,
Second.
second.
Doug's the second. Okay, Member Remsen,
Yes.
Member Bookin,
Yes.
Member Cook,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
McCarl,
Yes.
and Rosen.
Yes.
All right. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving and we'll see you in December.
You
Thank
too,
you.
Greg.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks.
Greg.
Happy
Thank
holidays.
you all.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Bye.
holiday.